Everybody, Jay and Manion here at the MPC Photo Gym in Pittsburgh. We're here doing another Road to the Pittsburgh Pro for 2021, and I am here with IFBB Bikini Pro,
Paige Reetz.
So Paige made the drive over from Columbus.
Yes, Columbus, Ohio.
So second person in a row that came from Columbus.
Yes, yep.
I had one on Friday. So did you two plan that?
No, but it's a quick little 3-hour drive, and like I said, it's beautiful. So
I said
I
always say it's an easy shot because it's an L.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yep.
For us, it's go south and west, and then coming home you go east and north, right?
Yep. Uh-huh.
Yeah, doing that drive forever. All right. So Paige obviously is doing the Pittsburgh Pro,
Yes.
but she's also doing a contest before that,
Yes.
which is
the Wasatch Warrior Pro, and that's in Salt Lake City.
all right. So Paige, let everybody know where you qualified to turn pro.
Yes.
So test. From earlier.
I know. I qualified at the NPC Nationals in Miami, Florida, and that was back in 2019. So just a little over 2 years. And then last year I did my pro debut. With everything going on, it got kind of shuffled around, but that was at the San Antonio Classic in Texas.
Was that the August one?
No, that was
the
November.
November one.
Yes,
Okay.
November. So.
All right. Yeah, because there's two San Antonios.
Yes, yep,
Right.
so the one in November, and then a couple months to make some tweaks, and now we're back at it, just a couple weeks out.
Ready to roll, right?
Yes, yep.
Are you excited for this year?
Oh my gosh, yes, I cannot wait. Like you said, I have a couple back-to-back now, and now that things are a little more regular, I feel good going into them, have a good game plan, and I think this is the most ready I've ever felt, honestly.
Well, good.
So.
I know a lot of people have said with everything happened with the pandemic and time off, some people were like, oh, this actually helped me, and I didn't think it would.
Mm-hmm.
But the extra time really worked in their advantage.
Yes.
And some people were just like, it didn't make a difference.
No.
But I find that a lot of people have used that to kind of figure out what they needed to do to improve also.
Exactly.
Right? And now you have a little bit extra time to do that.
Yes. So I took quite a bit of time off after nationals leading up to my pro debut, and the biggest feedback I got there was a little bit more size. So again, it just worked out really.
Is that height or?
I wish. I have not grown since 8th grade, so I think I'm stuck here at 5'1". But yes, it was a little bit more muscle, nothing over the top, but mainly delts and a little bit more in the upper glutes, and then the feedback I got after my pro debut was just coming a little tighter. So that was huge. Like I said, my shows got pushed back a little, which wasn't the end of the world, and it ended up being a blessing. So
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So what are your plans and thoughts for this year? I mean, yeah, you obviously want to get to the Olympia stage, right?
Yes.
Okay. So what are you doing anything differently this year to make sure that happens?
I would say, which I've had a very good run up until turning pro, just doing one show a year. And like I said, I mean, this year it's going to be kind of show after show after show, not overdoing it, but definitely taking the feedback as it comes. If that calls for a little bit more time off to make some improvements, definitely do so, because I've always been a firm believer of that. But
yeah, well, the good thing is you have till like the middle of September.
Yes, exactly.
To qualify.
Exactly. Yeah. So yes, this will be just. I have 3 scheduled back to back right now. So again, just getting out there in front of the judges multiple times with.
And the third contest is?
The third contest. Oh, you're giving away all my secrets, but
there's no secrets here.
It will be the St. Louis Pro Show.
The week after Pittsburgh.
Yes, correct.
Okay.
So that is my plan. So again, just get out there with as many different athletes as I can and get the judges' feedback and go from there.
All right. So who do you train with?
So I actually train by myself a lot.
That's good.
Yes. So my coach is Jeremy DeSantis, and he is in East Lansing, Michigan. He actually turned pro last season, but he has been my coach for the past 3 years since I started out in the sport. And when I was living in East Lansing for college, going to Michigan State, I would train with him a lot. But now that I've I was in Indianapolis for a year. Now it'll be almost a year in Columbus. So honestly, a lot of my training is just on my own.
Oh,
So-
good. So where are you originally from then?
So I'm originally from northern Michigan. So I've been,
Okay.
all over the place for my career. So it's been.
Did work take you to
Yes.
Indy and then Columbus?
Yes, yep, right after graduation. So kind of been all over. I've met a lot of awesome athletes. So I've ran into pros, even in East Lansing and Indiana and now even in Columbus. So we'll train.
obviously
here and
Columbus.
there. Yes, I know. Well, it's amazing because I always tell people like, I remember like 4 years ago going to Columbus, going to the Arnold and, walking into that gym. And now I'm like, this is my home gym. This is the gym I train at every single day. Like
Yeah.
who would have ever guessed that? So
Yeah.
yes, it's amazing. It's an awesome gym.
So what is your work that it's been taking you around?
Yes, so I work for Corteva Agriscience. So I'm actually a little farm girl, grew up on a dairy farm in
Oh, nice.
northern Michigan.
Nice.
And now I work for Corteva and we're a national agricultural company and I sell seed. So corn and alfalfa and soybeans and right now I cover the whole state of Ohio. So travel all over, but I live centrally in Columbus, so.
So
I
like,
drive a
does your
lot.
trunk have like a big bags of each seed? Like,
Yeah.
Like you can go and scoop them out if you wanted
should
to?
see the back of my truck, yes.
You
It
have to have
has-
samples, right?
It has a lot of random equipment.
I know people think I'm saying this as a
yes.
joke, but I'm really not.
No, it's legit.
See, I knew more than you all thought.
And planting season is around the corner, so yes, oh yeah.
Because I know they like to actually look at it and feel it,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep,
see?
so.
You're surprised too.
I know, I am. No, usually people would have no idea and they would never envision me saying that that's what I do for a living, but yes.
To me, it makes sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
oh yeah.
You're facing prices right now. And you're like, how do we get from that? thing?
I know, but no, it's been good, and honestly, like I said, I mean, the travels with work, I am amazed at how many athletes I have met just training at different gyms and.
Well, it sounds like one of the nice things as far as your travel is you're doing more driving.
Oh, yeah, yes.
You're not always like hopping on an airplane somewhere.
No, and that's the thing.
And it would be hard to take those bags on the plane.
Yes, yes, and.
What do you have here, ma'am?
I know,
Oh, I have seeds.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, what kind?
Yes, exactly.
Step over here, please, with your bag of seeds.
Yes, but the good thing is, I mean, even too going to shows now, I mean, I'm gonna drive over here and then I actually think I'm gonna make the drive to St. Louis. It's about 5 hours, so, I mean, I'm used to driving, so might as well.
Hey, I get that. I get that. I mean, if I used to, when I first started, say I'd limited myself to 4 hours, then it'd be like 5 hours.
Yes.
And after 9/11 happened, I'm like, okay, if I can do this in 7 hours.
Yep,
Yeah.
yeah,
The thing is, you're in more control.
exactly.
The only thing you're not in control of is if there's a detour or traffic
Yes.
or construction.
Yes,
But other than that, like you can stop, you can
I was
eat,
gonna say,
you can,
yes.
you can, if now especially with the way phones are wired into the vehicles,
Yep,
you can
you
talk on
can-
the phone.
yes.
Like, I know I just did a trip to Baltimore and I did like
Okay.
5 business calls.
yeah, yeah.
And since you're
It's
talking
amazing.
and driving,
You
and
don't, the time goes so fast,
Right.
and you don't have to mess around with going through the airport, and lugging your luggage all around.
lugging
and-
your seeds around.
Yes. No, I don't go to shows with seeds, but yes.
But still, it's
Yes.
the same thing.
It is. No, it really changes your perception though.
You don't
on
take any
travel.
seeds, like you don't have like a little
No,
bag.
I leave
Just in
that.
case you would run into somebody, like at a bodybuilding show that was,
Yeah,
big
just-
agriculture
I
person.
know, yeah, hey.
Like, what if they're sitting there and they're like, hey, I think
It
she was at
could.
our office.
It could happen, you never know.
So you might want to start thinking of that since
That
you're
that
driving.
is a good idea.
There you go.
Yes.
All right. So were you an athlete growing up, or how did you get into training with weights?
Yes, so I would say if you consider showing horses being an athlete, then yes. So that is honestly what I did all growing
So
up.
you are a farm girl.
Yes, yes, but it was, I mean, honestly, you would be surprised at how much of a workout showing horses is.
Oh, I would believe that.
Yeah, oh yeah. So that is, I mean, I got into that,
You
about-
gotta make sure that they're, and then
Yes,
hold on to them. I mean,
yes, and just riding too, I mean, the leg strength and everything. So I got into that, probably around 5th grade and showed horses all the way through my senior year of high school. And actually I got into lifting weights. It was my senior year of high school. I took a weightlifting class because I was like, oh, that's easy. That's a
You needed a blow-off class,
yes,
right?
That's what it was. It was serious. That was it's a blow-off class.
That's how I got in photography class.
Yes.
Oh, it's a blow-off class.
I know.
Now look what we're doing.
Exactly. It's amazing. So I did that, and it was, I think, the last semester of my senior year. And like I said, I was really into doing horse shows, traveling all around for that. And then it hit me like, oh my gosh, I got to move down to the city for college. I can't have a horse with me. So I know my time showing horses was kind of done with for the time being. And
There's no stables in East Lansing?
no.
Okay.
Concrete stables. So I got down to East Lansing, and again, I didn't really know anyone, didn't really have a hobby anymore. And I was like, well, I actually enjoyed lifting weights. There was a really nice powerhouse gym there in East Lansing. So I got moved in a little bit early, starting out my sophomore year of college, and I signed up at the powerhouse gym there. And there was just a lot more access to a lot more resources down there in terms of people who really knew what they were doing, and personal trainers and people who had actually competed. So that was what I did. I mean, I went to classes, and then in the evenings I would go and train, and I just really grew to love training. I didn't really have a lot of the knowledge on the nutritional side of things.
Right.
But I had been really consistent with the training aspect. And then, like I said, I mean, I just made a lot of connections, learned more about, the whole other side of the sport, and it just kind of took off from there.
So, yeah, what gave you the spark to say, I'm going to slap a bikini on and step off stage and put myself up proud with heels and bedazzled
I know. It's crazy how that works. No, it was just a lot of encouragement from other people who had competed that were training at the gym.
Now, did you go watch any contests before?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
That was the one piece of advice I had gotten prior to ever making that final decision of, yes, I'm going to do this or not, was go watch one in person and see it. And no, I remember me and my mom went, and of course she's never seen anything like this. And so she's like, oh my gosh, but we were both like in awe with it. So yeah, no, as soon as we went and watched it, it was down in Ann Arbor, Michigan. We went and watched a show, and I was just like, okay, we're doing it.
That was it.
We're doing it. Yes. So it was actually my junior year of college. I did my first show, and then my senior year I did another show, and then here we are.
So how many contests did you do before nationals?
Yeah, so I did 3.
Okay.
Yep.
So
3 of them.
So your fourth time, first national show, the NPC Nationals.
Yes.
In Miami.
Yes.
Yeah, and you qualified.
I did.
That's great.
I know. It was amazing. I remember going into NPC Nationals and flying down to Miami. It was obviously a huge show. I had only competed at the state level prior to that, and I had won back-to-back overalls every time, but I was just kind of like, this is a fluke, I don't know if I'm really ready. And I get down there, my coach came down with me, and so did my mom. And I remember we're getting ready, we're like an hour to get on the stage, and I'm like, I'm just here to get my feet wet, take in this experience. And my coach is like, I did not fly all the way down here to see you not go pro. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, this is my first national show. And it happened, and I still cannot believe it. I mean, it was amazing. But yes, and it's just crazy how, if you really put your mind to it, the things that you can do, it's just unbelievable.
So Wasatch Warrior will be your, 5th contest?
Yes.
Or 6th?
It'll be my 5th.
5th.
Yep.
Okay.
5th.
Pittsburgh will be your 6th, and St. Louis, since, with the cat's out of the bag, will be your 7th.
Yes.
And then Olympia will be your 8th?
Yes. That's the plan.
That's it.
I pretty much have my plane ticket booked already, so.
I like that. Going back to Florida.
Yes, exactly. Yep.
There it is. There it is, right there.
Yes. So, no, I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a good season, and it'll be good. I'm really looking forward to them.
All right. So I just want to mention, since you say you started a powerhouse in East Lansing, that you're training a powerhouse in Columbus, Ohio.
Yes.
So you're really a Powerhouse Gym person.
I am, and I've trained at Powerhouse down in Novi, Michigan. Oh, love that gym. I mean, I'm always on the lookout for powerhouses, so.
There you go.
Yes.
Powerhouse Gym, if you need to sponsor somebody, you need a
Here I
rep.
am.
Here she is, right here. I mean,
Yes.
from your backyard, since Powerhouse started in Michigan.
Yes.
This is
Yes. Here I am, Paige Reetz. Call me.
Or DM her.
Yes.
Either
You
one.
Either.
All right, is there anybody that you want to give a shout out to?
I would like to give a shout out again to my coach, Jeremy. Like I said, he's been with me since I first started in the sport, and we have come such a long way. I mean, it's been 3 short years, but I look at photos from when I started to where I am now, and again, just never thinking I would make it to this level, and him believing in me and knowing my potential. I just am so thankful for him.
And you know what? I got to say, I agree with what you told her, Jeremy. At the Nationals. That's why else would you be doing the contest if you're not
Yes.
there to win?
Oh, trust me,
Okay,
I know.
so
I know.
yes, you can after this goes online and you're watching it, you can get back with her and say, "See, I was right."
Yes. And then
I told you so.
One more shout out would be my mom. She has been to every single one of my shows, and I call her my show mom. She literally travels with me everywhere, makes sure my hair and makeup is on point. I mean, she is my backbone. So.
Listen, no one's gonna be more honest than your mom,
Yes.
right?
Oh, I know.
Really,
Yes.
Paige? Like really? And you're gonna be like, "Oh my God,
I know.
what?"
Yes,
Right?
yes. She knows what's going on. So yes, those two are my rocks. And
You got the bare truth right
yes,
there, right?
Yes, it does not get any better, so, or any worse.
All right.
Yes.
Well, I will see you in Salt Lake City,
Yes.
and I will see you here in Pittsburgh.
Yep.
I won't be in St. Louis,
Okay.
but at
okay.
least I'll
You'll
I'll
hear
see
about it. You'll see pictures.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
Yes. All right. So J.M. Manion,
Paige Reetz.
we'll see you at the Pittsburgh Pro. Signing out for NBC News Online.
Yes.